So, hello, welcome to another episode of Breakthrough to Break Free. We're so excited to have this show today because we've got some great guests, great people, great teammates that have made that commitment. Many of you might have seen some of these faces in our previous videos, and obviously, you're going to follow us in our upcoming videos. And we're excited. We're really excited about sharing with you. Today's topic is about purpose. And we've kind of defined purpose into what we call a major definite purpose. And what does that mean? A major definite purpose sounds pretty heavy, right? Because it is. It's what we believe that we each of us have a calling. We have a destiny. We have dreams, right? We have goals. We have visions. And we believe that God created you for a purpose. And those purposes can be many, right? Some of you are already purposefully a great father, a great husband, a great wife, a great son, a great friend, a great employee, and you're living those purposes, and it's great. And congratulations for each of you. And thank you for being here because this is all for us to work together. So this purpose can be defined in so many ways. And what we're going to do today is kind of narrow it down to a specific purpose that we feel if you can kind of hit that target, a lot of the other things in life and goals that we made and a lot of declarations that you've made or are going to make if you're watching this, and all of us have made declarations. So make sure you go back and watch some of our previous videos on our YouTube channel. There'll be some information below on this to make sure how to get there. But we're going to talk about the major definite purpose and the best way to really kind of kick this off is really just go around and have some of our key folks that are just, they're brilliant people. And when I say brilliant, we're not talking about making gazillions of dollars because those are good measuring sticks. But when I say brilliant, it's people that are coming from the heart that truly want to help and serve others. Right? That's what we believe. That's what Conscious Community Media is about spotlighting people that come from that space, that they're here to serve. And that's part of their purpose. But while they're sharing and living that day to day, they've got targets. They've got specific goals. And they believe if we can do it, you can do it. Right? That's our whole philosophy. If we can do it, you can do it. So our first person that's going to share a little bit more about purpose and what purpose means and major definite purpose means to them is a dear friend, as many of you know that we go back, but I'm just going to kind of introduce him as he's what I call the teddy bear of the group because he's so loving and kind. And if you get the opportunity to be coached by him and to work with him directly, you'll find that his heart is not only there, but he is very aware and very conscious of the best way to help you go from point A to point B. So Brian B., I know you're out in Indianapolis, Indiana, doing a lot of great things for business owners out there. So please share with our audience and all of our listeners, people that are plugging into us, what purpose and major definite purpose means to you.
Well, thank you, Bobby. And I got to tell you guys, I don't know if I'm a teddy bear, but that's how Bobby describes me. And that's okay. That's okay. We'll work on that. But I will tell you guys that I really love working with Bobby. He's such a genuine and authentic person, and that's really what I look for when I look for who I work with. And you're going to see the same thing with Alex, who's coming up. He's kind of our guide in this process. But for me, I really love discovering whys and helping people make a decision, because with everything that you're ever going to do that's great, you're going to get uncomfortable. You're going to figure out what your why is. You're going to make a decision, then you're going to do it. And that focuses on your passion and purpose of what you're doing. I know a few years ago, my wife and I entered a contest that we wanted to drop some weight, say drop instead of lose, because what you drop, you don't have to pick back up. What you lose, you can find. Right? So, so we had a big why, we had a big reason, and we got passionate about it, and we knew what our purpose was. And we ended up going to Hawaii because we made that decision, right? So my purpose, my passion is helping people find their whys, because then they can create a culture, they can create a blueprint that others are going to follow, and they're going to see their passion, they're going to see their purpose. And then once they do that, then they could duplicate it. And then what happens to that person before? they go from success to being, what's the right word? They go from being successful to something that they can't even describe. They can't give them to themselves. And it's just an amazing, amazing thing that you get to do when you do that. So figure out your why, what your purpose is, what your passion is, and why to me equals your major definite purpose. Because if you can figure out your why, the rest of it comes, and you'll figure out the how once you do that. So Bobby, thank you for the time, and I'll hand it back to you, and we'll move on to the next great thing here.
Well, awesome, Brian. So basically, to summarize, your purpose, your major definite purpose is really to pour your heart and soul in helping others find their why.
Yeah.
Find really to really help construct and understand what's valuable to them, and help put some sort of plan together and figure out what's most important to them and what really drives that person to, the driving force to help them succeed.
Yeah, and I will tell you this, you called me a teddy bear. I guarantee you there's going to be some people ticked off at that teddy bear, because we're going to dig into the why.
Well,
It's going to make you mad. You go, why didn't I figure this out before? so yeah, that's exactly
that's
it.
part of why I'm preparing everybody. And for those of you, you know that all of us, with what we do, especially Brian and myself and Alex, we are the key core members of Conscious Community Media, and we've got other team players that are here. But we're here. We're here to coach you, to help you, because we've done that throughout our careers already. And that's part of why we're putting these series together, that we believe that breakthroughs, that there's so many places to break through in relationships and marriages and in careers, and so many places. But ultimately it starts with you. And as Brian said, finding out your purpose and your why, right? Your why. And I know Brian can go in to spend a lot more time on that, but we'll switch gears and go to my other partner, business partner, who's part of CCM, who's really the not so much the heart and soul, but really the structure that give us structure and foundation for sure of CCM. And that's Mr. Alex Padilla. So Alex Padilla, I know you've got a lot of wisdom to share. You've helped me with my major definite purpose, and help get that more solid in my life, and helping me to be a better father to my kids and a better husband to my wife. So, I owe a lot of what my purpose in the things that I've been able to do in my short, really awareness level of going after my major definite purpose. So thank you so much for everything you've done, Alex. And please share with our audience, what you feel is what major definite purpose, why is it so important, and maybe some nuggets that they can take away with.
Great. Thanks, Bobby, for that kind introduction. And everybody, once again, the reason we're here today is Bobby's vision. He's a man of vision. He's a man of integrity. And I've known him for maybe 15, possibly even 20 years. It's been a long, long time. Ups and downs in life, and we've always been there for each other. And so it's fantastic, us being united in business. And when you get to know Bobby, you'll feel the same as I do. Transfer the Vision is the brand that I'm developing. It's going to start February 16th. It's going to be a 30-minute show. Transfer the Vision's been with me for the last 6 or 7 years. I've never done anything with it. I knew what to do, but I had to have some motivation. I had to have some decisions that I had to make that I never did make. So right now, my definite purpose for the next 12 months is to help 6 people get to their vision, understand what is holding them back. Then we develop an action plan to get to that vision. And then we work on consistently implementing that action in your life, in your daily life. And then every 30 days, we look at it, we modify it. Whatever we thought was 1, 2, and 3, maybe we have to switch it up a little bit. But the way life is, you have to have a vision. In the Bible, it says, without a vision, people perish. It's a universal, something that everybody understands. If I don't have a vision of where I'm going, I'm just going to be floundering around like in an eddy in the ocean, going in circles, thinking that I'm getting somewhere, but I'm not. So we have to get to a point where you specifically define what is it that I want to do in life. And let me tell you something. Each and every one of us were born with a vision, but we allowed our society, we allowed our environment, people around us, all these situations to take that dream from us. We even expected other people to believe what we were doing. right? But here's the thing. It's your vision. It's your dream. No one else has to agree to it, and no one else has to approve. Okay? You launch a plan, and that's what I'm excited about is I want to help some individuals find that vision that's in them that's been pushed down for whatever reasons. We're going to uncover it and bring it back up. It's amazing when you start understanding that you're operating with that vision. It gives you a new lease on life, a totally new perspective. Right now, and I've told this to many times to my associates, is that we're living in the most challenging times. We're so full of information everywhere, right? That we're almost paralyzed. We don't know what to do. And a lot of the information is negative information. If you feed yourself negative information all the time, how could I produce something positive? Because all I'm thinking about, all I'm focusing on is the negative. And so those are some of the things we have to transform our thinking in order also to keep moving ahead, to make your vision come true. Because I guarantee you, each and every one of us here that's listening has a vision that they've put aside. And what I want to do is help you pull that out of the closet, wherever it is, brush it up, and together we're going to move forward. And I'm excited about it because it's going to work. And as we go along, I'll be inviting you to my show, 30-minute broadcast, Transfer the Vision. I'm going to be exploring more things there. But I'm happy to be part of Conscious Community Media and helping a lot of people do what you're supposed to do, the vision that God implanted in you. And if you don't want to believe in God, that's fine. I'm not here to recruit anybody to believe in God. I just say God because a lot of us say the universal power. I'm sorry, it's God, okay? Hopefully I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. Okay, guys, and back to Bobby Mitchell. Bobby, take it away, brother.
Well, hey, thanks, Alex. So it's, again, if you're watching this, the reason why you got here is someone shared with you and said, hey, these guys are getting together and they think they know enough to basically give some advice on how to break through, right? And please understand that that's not even the case. What we are is a group of people that made a commitment, and we have a common thread. And Alex hit on it, and Brian hit on it, and you're going to hear from basically Alex and Brian. You heard Brian is passion and focus is to want to help people find their why. Alex wants to help 5, 6, 7 people achieve massive success in 2021. I'm going to close with my major definite purpose, but it ties together with the three of us, what we're doing. And that's why we have the guests that are on today, because we've made commitments with these folks to help them have not only breakthroughs in 2021, but truly break free from all the limiting beliefs, negative influences, and the programming that goes on in our minds that has really stifled us, that have slowed us down, has limited us, and has really not allowed us to truly be free. And as I mentioned earlier, really fulfill what I believe God's purpose is with each of us, that we each have a purpose, and help them and help you find your major definite purpose and help you achieve that, right? It's not for us. It's not for Brian. It's not for Alex. It's not for me. It's not for Conscious Community Media. It's for you. And we're excited about working with you on this and basically being able to sit down with you, spend time. So make sure you click below, get in touch with us. Make sure you connect with us. Get onto our Facebook private group club. You can get invited. We're going to be working with each of you as much as we can. All of our team members are committed to work with you individually to help you, guide you step by step through this. And guess what? It's free. It's free. We're not, this is our way of giving back to the universe because we've been blessed. And again, we're not driving around in Maseratis or Rolls Royces, but we have a fulfilled life. And we are grateful for our fulfilled life. And we know there's more, but we're grateful for the fulfillment and what God has blessed us with now. And we know there's more for us and we are going to achieve it. And there's something about unity and there's something about teamwork. And any of you have been on a great team or been united with people, you know what I'm talking about. And all of this wouldn't matter if it wasn't for some of the people that you're going to hear from now. The first person that I'm going to bring on and share is someone that I have so much respect for, because this person, I met him a few years ago, and he had a fire in him to want to achieve not only success, but he wanted to achieve success, and he had a strong why. He knew his why already, and then he made a commitment to work on himself more than anybody else. And Jim Rohn has a saying that you should work harder on you than anything else, you know? So he's not only doing that, but now is in a position to really help other people do it too. And I'm great. We're all excited to hear Ryan Collar and share with us a little bit of his major definite purpose and what's driving him in 2021. So Ryan, thanks for being here. Thanks for playing and being part of this. So Ryan, you know, please share with our audience, you know, a little bit of what you are doing and what your plans are with your major definite purpose for 2021.
Well, thank you very much, Bobby, for the wonderful introduction. Good afternoon to Conscious community members, and for those that are taking a look at this first episode, Breakthrough to Break Free. I'm very happy to be in front of you here today, and I'd love to have the opportunity to share what my major definite purpose is for 2021. I am coming to you here in San Diego, California, in the front of my living room right now. So I would love to have the opportunity to declare what my major definite purpose is, and that is to have a sustainable, profitable career here in San Diego, California. For the last 20 years, I've had full-time, part-time, or even side hustle jobs that have not really given me the income or the financial freedom, as well as be able to have the lifestyle that I desire and even want to even think about having. So what I'm really going to declare to you gentlemen, as well as ladies here on this episode here, is I'm looking at becoming a successful home-based business entrepreneur, a businessman that's trying to find different sources of income, a variety of multiple income streams, whether that be earned or passive income, that can give me the financial freedom as well as the leverage and flexibility to do the things that I choose to have here in San Diego. I would love to have the opportunity to find a sustainable income that can provide me with a positive mindset, can give me the self-confidence that I desire, to obviously find my purpose and my passion. And one of the ways that I'd like to have a sustainable career is try to be committed to become a successful affiliate marketer, to have a home-based business where I can share with other individuals content on the internet, or having a positive self-development that I have committed myself to use and to be able to gain and to be able to help others, to inspire others, and be able to get that type of mindset so that I can be able to have the financial freedom that I can choose to have. I'm committed to making at least $5,000 per month so that I can be able to do the things necessary in life here in San Diego and to provide for myself and for my family, whether that be earned or passive income. So for me, my major definite purpose to share once again is to have a sustainable income, sustainable career, to have a home-based business, to be a successful affiliate marketer, and to be able to share the opportunities that have been provided to me and to help others achieve their goals just as well. So thank you very much for the opportunity to declare what my major definite purpose is today, and back to you, Conscious community members.
All right. Awesome, Ryan. What a declaration and what a commitment. And I know you're committed to that. And for those of you, if you haven't, check out some of our previous videos where we made some declarations. And Ryan Collar is an example, as well as you hear from a few others, that we as a team are committed to help Ryan achieve his goal, his purpose. We're going to help them. Now, understand that Ryan has much more to him than making $5,000 a month in residual sustainable income. There's so much more to him. And you'll learn that as we keep going through each episode and learning, because next week, we're in the next episodes, we're going to be talking about limiting beliefs and the power of why. Remember what Brian talked about earlier about the why. We're going to peel those layers to understand that. But again, today is about major definite purpose and declaring your major definite purpose. Without declaring it, that is one of the first things that, as far as of achieving success, is declaring it, right? Thought, word, deed. Thought, word, deed, right? Those are simple steps on how everything is accomplished when you talk about success. So thanks, Ryan. So our next person that's committed to this process of breaking through in 2021 is a dear friend of mine, someone that I have so much love for, because he's seen me at my highs and lows over the last 20, 25 years as someone that we've been around. And man, what a man of, what a heart of gold that this person has. And as you guys get to know him over the series, as we go through these episodes, you're going to realize that not only is he as a wise person, but he's got a heart of gold, and what a servant heart he has. And I'm excited to hear his declaration and his major definite purpose for 2021. So Dwayne Moya, please share with our our viewers, what's your major definite purpose for 2021, at least one of them.
Yes, thank you, everyone. My name is Dwayne Moy. I'm coming from live to you from city of Sacramento within the northern region of California. Purpose, that's a very interesting word. And so one of the definition of purpose is the reason for which something is done or created, which is something to exist. And so here we are, a new year, a new chapter. And so I would love to share with you at least two of my purposes. One of them is to inspire others, connecting in ways conducive to promote local and worldwide businesses, promotions, ministries, using multiple internet sources towards this, especially including health. As well as my second one. My second one is at least establishing and having financial freedom and independence for my family, myself, as well as making donations to those that are in trouble, within need, those citizens without roofs, etc. Breaking free for you, for me. So please remember, in your goals, your priorities and goals, try to make it fun here in the year 2021. Thank you. Bobby, back to you.
Well, thank you, Dwayne. And again, just from your declarations, you can tell as far as serving the community, helping people and helping others, and we're excited about having you on board, because again, this journey we're going on, guys, this is really, you're watching us go through this journey together as we help not only these individuals here, but we've got people that are obviously not live, that are part of the team, that are part of our community, that want to have breakthroughs. And you're going to hear from them throughout the episodes and throughout the year as we start spotlighting some certain individuals that are basically diligently following the program and a system. What I've learned, and what you'll hear from all of our experts that have worked with others, and when we say experts, we're talking about people that have actually worked with somebody and helped them achieve more success, right? Achieve a breakthrough, right? That's what it's about. So, and part of our participation here is we've got a community now that we're going to be able to spotlight individuals just like you as you start going through this process. And as we start hitting milestones and you start feeling some success, and we want to spotlight you, because one of the most difficult things about success is that it's a lonely road. It's lonely. Sometimes it can be very lonely if you're out there trying to do things by yourself. And remember, one of the most important things about what we do with CCM is that you're never alone. That's why it's called Conscious Community Media. It's about a community of people that believe that we do have a purpose and that together we can win. Okay, so with that, thank you, Dwayne. So I'm going to go to our next guest, person that I met not too long ago. And, it's kind of neat because his name is Chambrea, but we call him Champ. And what a great name, Champ. You know what I mean? Just to have a name called Champ, right? That's kind of what I call my son. He's 12 years old, and that's my nickname for him is Champ. But he actually gets to kind of connect it with his name. And what I love about Chambrea, because when I talked to him about, hey, this is what we're going to do for 2021, we want to kind of start documenting and put this episodes together for breakthrough to help people break free. he shared with me some of his why and just what his passions were. And man, you talk about somebody that's grounded and motivated to have a breakthrough. It's not like he hasn't had any breakthroughs prior to being here, but again, we're all seeking another level, right? We're all seeking another level. Some of you have already had an amazing amount of success, but you want to have even more, right? You want to achieve another level, and that's why you're here and you want to break through. Well, stick around with us. I promise you that we will share with you pertinent information that will be useful, because none of the information that we share with you was created by us. It's success philosophies and principles that have already been out there that we've been able to grab and say, hey, and apply them in our life. And we go, whoa, that worked. Whoa, man, what well, hey, why don't you try it? Hey, it worked for them too. Oh, okay. Let's do it together as a community to really, because you know what? Most people need to see it before they believe it. So what we're doing here is to create a validation of what we already know to be true, so we can actually help you see more of it, so you can get the confidence and belief and focus and drive that's necessary for your breakthrough. So with that, Mr. Champ Reed, please share with us your major definite purpose.
Thank you very, very much, Bobby. I want to thank you, thank the team, but most of all, I want to thank you for taking your time to stop here because you see the value. And the biggest thing I want to say is you do not have to be great to get started, but you have to start to be great. So my definite purpose is that by the end of this year, I want to be able to make $7,000 residually in income, which will come to me with my business that I create through renewals and existing clients. Why money? Because it's something that we can gauge. And with money too, one of the greatest things is if once you give it to people, you'll be seeing more.
There